Hi boys and girls, Miss Angel here. I hope you guys are all doing well and enjoying your time with your families at home. Last week in our video, we talked about coping skills, okay? And about how coping skills look different for everybody. So, your coping skills might be completely different than mine, and that's okay, okay? But today, I wanted to take the time to teach you one of my favorites, just in case it might work for you. This is something that is super easy and everyone can do it. You're actually doing it right now. Can you guess what it is? It's breathing, okay? So, one of my favorite ways to practice this is a way to visualize it. So, the things that you need for this are 2 hands, and that's it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our hands and we're gonna cross them across our chest like this. Like we're giving ourselves a big hug. Okay? Now give me 2 thumbs up. We're gonna pretend that this thumb is a spring bouquet of flowers. And we're gonna pretend that this thumb is a birthday candle on our birthday cake. So what do we do to those spring flowers? We smell them because they smell so good. So we're gonna take a big breath in. We're gonna breathe in those spring flowers and we're gonna smell them. And we're gonna hold it. And then we're gonna blow out our birthday candle and make a wish. Ready? Okay, so let's do that a little bit faster. Let's breathe in and breathe out. And let's try it again. Breathe in and breathe out. All right, another way to practice this is to give me a hand, okay? So stick out your hand in front of you and we're gonna trace our fingers. So we're gonna take our other hand, our other finger, and we're going to trace our fingers. While we're doing that, we're gonna breathe in and out. So, while we go up, we're gonna breathe in, and we go down, we're gonna breathe out. And we're gonna repeat that. We're gonna breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. One more time, breathe in, breathe out. So, those are 2 ways to practice our deep breaths without any extra materials. We didn't need pencils, we didn't need paper, we just needed ourselves. So, next I'm gonna show you guys some ways to practice breaths with some materials. Some paper, some pencils, a little bit of extra things. So, stick with me and I'll show you that. All right, friends. So, for our next exercise, we're going to be doing shape breathing. So, all you need for this are some markers, colored pencils, crayons, normal pencils, pens, whatever you have, something to write with, and a piece of paper. So, to begin, we are going to draw a shape. So for my shape, I think I'm gonna draw a heart. So, I'm going to draw my heart, and I'm just gonna draw the outline of it. Okay, so there's my heart. And I'm going to decorate the outline. So I'm gonna add some dots to it. I might add some dashes. I might add some sparkles. Okay, so you're really designing this however you want to. Once we have our shape the way we want it, we're gonna take another marker or the same one we were using, and we're gonna draw some arrows. And we're gonna draw the arrows all pointing in the same direction. So for mine, I'm gonna draw an arrow here, and draw an arrow here, draw an arrow here, and draw another arrow here. So it looks like this, okay? So our breathing shape is a way to help us visualize our breath. So we are then going to pick a starting point. So I'm going to draw a pretty star right in the middle of the heart, and that is where I'm going to start. So I'm gonna take my finger and I'm gonna start here, and I'm gonna follow the arrows while I'm breathing. So I'm gonna breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And notice how I return to the place where I started. So each arrow means breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. So again, we're gonna place our finger on the starting point and we're gonna breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So, I drew a heart, but you can draw any shape you want. Another one that I like to draw, and it's a little bit more challenging, is a figure 8. A figure 8 is the number 8, but it's turned on its side. Okay, so we took the number 8 and we turned it on its side. Now we're gonna do the same exact thing that we did to the heart. We're gonna pizzazz it up. We're gonna add some decoration. We might make it a little bit bigger. We might add some dots, some dashes, however you wanna do it, okay? And if you choose to do the figure 8, we're gonna make our starting point in the middle again. So I drew my nice little star. Can't really see it too well. Let me do it a little bit darker. Okay, and we're gonna draw our arrows. So we're gonna draw an arrow here. So this one is only going to be 2. And we're gonna draw an arrow going on the inside, okay? So look here and I'll let you see this. Notice how I drew this arrow on the outside and this arrow on the inside. That's because when we trace it, we're gonna follow along that. So we're gonna start on the star and we're going to start our first breath in. We're gonna breathe in and we're gonna breathe out. Notice how I drew the 8 with my finger? We're gonna start on the star again and we're gonna breathe in and we're gonna breathe out. Okay, so these are something that you can take with you wherever you want. You can have one in your room, you can have one in the kitchen, wherever is a quiet space for you to practice your deep breathing, okay? So I would love, love, love if you would send me some pictures of what you guys made, because remember, not all of them are gonna look the same. You might do one that's a star, or might even do one that's a square, whatever shape that you wanna draw. I really hope that this helps you guys learn to take some deep breaths and learn some coping skills that maybe you didn't know well before. So please let me know how you're doing with it. I'd love to hear and see pictures, and I will see you all later. Bye.